I 28 even. I got a pen in here. I do. Obviously, it's just a little bit easier to stream this, just so those who do happen to watch the YouTube videos can catch it live. I don't know if people ever do. I don't even know if that's see me, but we all gotta start somewhere, right? I don't know what to do. No, poop. Interesting. Okay. How are our queue times? I don't really have a problem with queue times. No. I think that's still... Wait, no, where is it? Yeah, that's still at 100, so I'm not worried about that right now. But what we can do... We are going to... operations, R&D projects. We're still waiting on that anyways. But I think that gets... No, that just gives us some extra cost cap abilities. No, just kidding. Ability to manage the money a little bit better. So we start making some more monies. Woohoo! Yeah, down there. We're going to increase production speed. I think that actually takes away from my administrators, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that does take away from the administrator. So we're going to go down here to staff, administrator, applicants. That's janitor. I'm glad I didn't click on that. I'm going to hire you. Hire you. Staff overview, administrator, train. You guys still make less money than these guys. Which is funny because you're just as good as, almost just as good as that guy, and you're being paid a lot less. I forgot that's the way to work around it. But you, that bathroom is nasty. ADHD at its finest, people. Definitely should pay attention to that. 29.5. Third video. Yeah. Just keeping some nits and nits. How is this one done? Hey, oh, I'm special. We might need people. Might need people. Staff. Yep. Need more ramp agents. Or, not ramp agents. Service agents. Can't speak properly. We'll do you. You. You're awful at your job. Awful. Can we get somebody? I don't want to pay. We'll just do you. Oh, that's fine. Service agents, train. Alright, cool. As you can see, 17.3. Just as good as this guy, right? Well, almost. And he's being paid 13 an hour. I mean, this, yeah. As you can see, there's not much of a difference when it comes to actually paying them a boatload of money just because they're good and then training them. And in all reality, it's not that much of a difference. Is that a commercial flight? That's general aviation. Why is that? What are we doing? No. Gosh dang it. Alright, you can go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because we are going to make this one commercial only. There we go. Alright. Still ranking in the monies. Sort of. Not really. Just kidding. But I'm assuming that's because we hired people. What do I got a $20 refund for? Make sure you guys drink water too. Stay hydrated. It's hot out there. Ooh. Oh, 177. We might have to. We're gonna go down here to accepted contracts. What is our? Oh yeah, we're gonna cancel that one. Yes. Oh poop! I forgot. I gotta do this. Construction. Dismiss. Review contract. Cancel contract. Yes, because we're gonna go down here to sign contract. We're gonna bring in Bluebird because that is a lot more people for a lot less money. So we're gonna keep them on. 116. What is our current contract for fuel? Accepted contracts. Nature fuel. Offered contracts. We're gonna sign that one. Poop. Just kidding. We're gonna go to accepted contracts. We're gonna cancel contract. Yes. Offered contracts. What's this one? Ooh, actually that one's a lot better. We're gonna go with that one. Oh, nice. We have 4 stars. I forgot what you need for that. So we're gonna put a pin on that because I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna go and do that. Add another airplane. We're gonna go down here to budget overview. We should be spending a lot less in. There's under staff salaries. I'm gonna do this real quick. Get rid of that. No, I guess it's operations. It is operations, yeah. Okay. We should be spending a lot less now. How much are we making for vending machine? We are making a whopping $1 an hour. That's quite comical. I guess these people are not hungry or thirsty when they come here, which is funny because every time I fly, one of the first things I do is go get something to drink and eat. Well, after I fly in my gate, that is. I definitely have some fun times flying, that's for sure. I think my most favorite one, I was flying back from. I think I was flying back from my AIT, which Army slang for advanced individual training. I drew a blank on it. And I was coming back from Virginia, and my layover was in Detroit. Yeah, it was in Detroit. And I made it all the way to my second gate to go home, and I realized I left my phone. Well, that was fun. So I had to, I believe asked the ticketing agent at the gate that I was at to call the previous one. They confirmed that my phone was there, and I had to essentially run with the bag that, of course, they would not let me leave at the ticketing counter, for safety reasons, all the way from Terminal D, I believe it was, to Terminal A, and then obviously back. And I think my wait time was a solid. No, sorry, layover time was like a solid 45 minutes. So I had to dart between people. I think I almost ran over a couple people. One or two of them being little kids. It was not fun, but I still wouldn't have traded the experience just because I like flying that much. Which is funny because most people hate the airport because of, well, obviously this is not a prime example because this is a kind of a winky dinky airport, but they hate it just because of the crowds. That and dealing with TSA and yada yada yada. But I certainly love dealing with that, which is funny because I'm not necessarily an extrovert by any means, but I I don't know, I guess it's hard to describe why I like going to the airport so much, but it's just something that's enjoyable to me. That's a tall ass person, 196 centimeters. I think that's How much is that? Let's look it up on the good old Google. No, I don't need StubHub. cm to inches. Suppose I could just convert this into my head. That I may be thinking that's tall, and it's really not. Yeah, that's 6'5". I guess she's gonna go play in the WNBA. That's random observation. How tall is this guy? That's a big dude too. What are these people eating that they're that big? How tall is this person? Like, it. Wait, where did it say you were from? Macedonia. You really gotta go potty, apparently. Oh, that's the person we just looked at. What are they feeding these people? How about you? Jesus. 214 centimeters? How tall is that? 214. That's 7'2". That's very interesting. Oh, there's your normal average 169. That's short. Let's see, how tall is that? 169. Oh, that's not even short. That's 5'6". Apparently, you gotta go to the bathroom, and you walked right past the bathroom. I guess I'll put another bathroom. Put it down here. Down the toilets. Do the same thing. We'll make this one a little bit big, a little bit bigger. Make that one not that big. Alright, so we're gonna go here to walls. I want, that's floors. That's what I want. I'm gonna go to meow, right, meow. No. Doors. I got that the right way? I have that the right way. Okay. I'm gonna go back to bathrooms. Toilet. Alright, put a bunch of golden thrones. Or porcelain thrones, sorry. Put some urinals. We'll do one. I'll just do one on one. And we're gonna have a bunch of sinks. The right way? That is the right way. 4, and then hand dryers. Yeah, it's the right way. We'll do 3. Come. And then come back, ready to turn that on. Wait for these slow pokes to come in here and start building it. Which I love how he's confused. He's like, but there's no toilet in here. I call blasphemy. I guess we'll close it till they get in there and build it. Oh, I am special. I accepted that contract and then didn't even employ my contractors. Alright, there we go. Wait for them to hurry up and rush in here, and there they are. Get to work, turds. Kind of comical. I mean, they're just running here with giant boxes, and they're like, "Well, let's put a toilet in. Let's put a wall in. Definitely the materials for a wall come in a box." Suppose we can open that now. I should have that done soon. There we go. I always forgot you can color these. So we're going to change color. Go down here to red. Make you bright red. Then we're going to come down here for this one. We're going to make this one... I do pink. Let's do some randomness. Do blue. Got that color. I don't necessarily like the weird gray, I'm assuming that's supposed to be. Change color. We're gonna do a... Yeah, it's pretty color. We're gonna keep the green though. I actually kind of like that. I'm gonna do some... whatever color that is. Be nice if we can do random. Right there. Purple. Last one. bright pink. There we go. Alright, we have beautified the airport. These people still got that safety. Apparently they like our bathroom and all that. We're gonna go, but that's kind of ironic that the key account manager is Alan Arsonist, and they're a construction company. Oh, the irony behind that. R&D projects. Alright, we're gonna start a new one. Can we get... What do I need for franchise ops? Strategy director. Alright. Structural engineering. I don't necessarily need that right now. What do I need for this? I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. I'm gonna put in 3 people because apparently that's the most you can do. We're gonna increase salary reduction and then increase construction speed. Alright. What was I gonna do next? I completely drew a blank on what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, steps. What was it? Executives, applicants, executives, strategy director. I will hire you. You're a little bit better. $31 staff. We definitely have enough jobs or people here working, so that's not an issue. No passengers. We have 3 general. Wow, 118 planes apparently coming in. That's funny. Suppose we can, excuse me, start the aircraft cabin cleaning project. Maybe something to add some monies for us. This guy's just bored out of his mind probably after he just finished fueling up the vehicle. Is that bringing in passengers this early? No, that's late. What is this person doing? Oh, it's an employee. Okay. Oh, that would be my strategy director. Alright, lady, I'm gonna need you to go get to work, please. Put that on 3. That's if I could put more on that. That'd be nice. Do I got enough desks? What are you doing? What are you griping about? Apparently you're sleepy, so I guess let me go ahead and... I'm gonna build another staff room. Which we're gonna add on to this one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make it that way. I'm gonna put in some walls. That's floors. I almost did it again. And we're gonna bulldoze this wall and that wall. Get to move on, people. Staff, desks. I'm gonna go ahead and add some desks. That is inside a staff room. What are you talking about? Oh, there we go. Just kidding. It was not. Staff, desks. Alright, we're gonna go back down here to terminal, doors. Right there. I'm also gonna put some floors in. What should we give them? I'm gonna give them some clinker black floors. There we go. That seems effective, right, guys? What was I gonna do next? Drawing a blank. Oh, yeah, seating. We'll put in some modern couches for you guys. I don't want to do that. Boom. 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 We're gonna put in a 2-seater. Nope, that just makes it cheaper. These are tables. So laptop tables. They're not... Alright, we're just gonna put in some single row seating right there. You guys can just duke it out amongst yourselves for that. Actually gonna put in some. I'm gonna put in some nice wood floors in this bathroom. That seems pretty right. We're gonna do the same down here. Crap. I had to put it on the entry to the bathroom too. We're gonna put in some street lights. Poor. That's funny. Average. Impressive. It's definitely costing me lots of money, but you know, to make money, you gotta spend money sometimes. Go down. Almost fudged that up. No, dang it. No, I don't want that one. I'm special. Why was I not putting those in? Nope, that. There we go. I'm gonna put one right. Put that one right there. Actually gonna put in some nice large windows. Maybe. No, not that big. Medium. 101, perfect. Like, up. Dang it. Put one there. Now. I'll make that work. And we'll put one right there. Alright. Go back down here. Put that on hyper speed. Is that a general aviation? That is general aviation. So we're gonna wait for this one to land. I believe it's that one. It is that one. So apparently they're requesting baggage and fuel. Yeah. Alright, so now this is gonna be the fun part. Because I definitely am gonna have to change this around if I try and put baggage in. Which is not that big of a deal. I can just put it over here. I'm just gonna have to shift this one down. Because I don't... Obviously I'm not gonna be putting... What are these people mad about? I guess they're bored. I don't know what they're mad about. Anyways. Alright, so I mean, I can put baggage claim down here. It's just, sometimes baggage claim is a pain in the tuchus, to say the least. Just because of the fact that it's just very tedious. And if you're not paying attention, you can definitely mess things up, and then you're wondering why it's not functioning properly. It's promising that that's going up, though. Now, we'll leave the contractors in there. They can have a place to stay. That's fine. That means winter. Wow, that is... Why are the lights on it? Gosh, that is very bright. Definitely do not have to worry about people not being able to see it at night. That's for sure. But we have 73 passengers in here, 8 arrivals. That's not bad. It's pretty good. All right. We shall probably. Actually, I think we'll wait for this contract to finish. And I guess we can just go ahead and call it after that. Just trying to think what I can do next. Apart from, wait for... Oh, it's time special. I can just do that. I was sitting here wondering what the keybind is for that, and yeah, it's down there at the bottom. Oh, yeah, it's nice. Passenger rating is 92. And GA rating is definitely good. That's going up, so that's promising. Promising our dealing with a lot more flights, a lot more people. 0 bags, obviously, because we don't have baggage handling. Which, if this finishes, we can probably go ahead and start on that next. That's definitely winter now. I forgot that's... Alright. It's very, very weird that there's snow on the ground in Texas, because that typically only happens once in a blue moon. I say once in a blue moon, and they had their issues in 2014. Last year definitely wasn't that bad, but that's also coming from someone that is kind of used to the cold weather, and I kind of prefer it, but that's just me. I suppose what we can do now is just kind of go ahead and go around and repair these, because they are in a little disarray. That one's pretty bad. That was also bad. You definitely tell which ones are being used by GA and which ones are being used by commercial. But we'll just go ahead and upgrade all, or sorry, repair all of them. Repair, and then go down here to repair this one. All right, but with that, guys, we're probably gonna go ahead and call this video. Like I said, I appreciate those that do watch. Appreciate those that watch later on in the year, whatever it might be. Thank you for spending your time with me. It does mean a lot. And make sure you tell somebody you love them, give them a hug,